Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Strawberry Hill Podcast. I'm your host, Mike Simmons. We are here at the Shop Cigar Lounge as always. And before I get started, make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure you follow us on the platforms. I think we're on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff, yada, yada, yada. But today we're here to talk to Cesar. And am I saying it right? Sayra? What is it?
I honestly go by everything. So my actual name is Sayra, yeah.
Sayra.
But when I started when I started school, I didn't speak English, so Sayra stuck. So my name is Sayra, but in school they called me Sayra, and that's how I ended up with the nickname Say.
You that fluent in English, and you started speaking in high school?
No, my bad. I didn't speak English when I started kindergarten.
Oh,
but I went to
that's what I was like. How'd you make it?
I messed up that wording.
Long?
Right?
How'd you get that far?
My name is Say.
Yeah.
My name is Say.
I called you Sarai for the longest time.
But they're here from Metro Fitness, so welcome in. I appreciate you guys coming in.
Thank you for having us. This is super dope. I love the place. It's super awesome.
Well, thank you. So, where are you guys from?
Ladies first. Go ahead.
So I was born in Mexico, but I was raised in Bonner Springs, Kansas. So I've been a KC local my whole life, pretty much.
Bonner Springs. That's a big jump from Mexico to Bonner Springs.
I know.
Kansas.
That's what my grandma used to say too. She's like, "How'd you guys?"
I would understand like down in Central Avenue or something like that, but Bonner Springs.
I know. There's like a whole community of us out there. I don't know. We migrate in groups.
So what part from Mexico?
Zacatecas.
Yep, don't know what you just said there, but all right.
It's like the Midwest of Mexico, pretty much. So.
Do you go back every once in a while?
No. No, I'm actually a DACA recipient. So my parents brought me here and we overstayed. So I have a permit to work here and go to school and have a license and everything, but I don't get to travel too much. I travel like within the U.S.
What is a DACA?
So
what?
The DACA, it's kind of like a type of visa.
Yeah, it's kind of like what she says, like a permission to just be here.
So like not like a U.S. citizen?
No.
Can we get that? No, we can get that.
I would love to. Yeah. Can we? Can everybody? If you guys know anybody, that could help me out. That'd be awesome.
Can somebody come beat me up at the gym? No,
right.
Because I'm also a DACA recipient as well. But yeah, long story short, we kind of just overstayed. When they put it in place, they were like, "Oh, well, you can't be a 2-year-old criminal because we don't know what we're doing." I got 1 or 2 years old when our parents brought us over. So then, how are you gonna be like, "Yeah, you know what you're doing at 1 year old, 2 years old?" Like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna walk across." So this was kind of like, all right, well, here's a permit to be able to work, go to school, all this stuff. The only downside is we can't travel outside the U.S. because it's like giving up like wanting to be here in a way. So.
Yeah. So you can't travel at all outside the U.S.
No.
And
Not even like.
well,
I'm like like intrigued.
there is a way to like not necessarily like bypass it, but like see, my dad got cancer when I was like 17, 18, and he got it pretty bad. And keep in mind, I never actually like met my dad before that. He just kind of like hit me up out of the blue, like, "Hey, I got cancer," and it kind of just like, "I would like you to visit me and like let's meet."
We're jumping right in.
Off the jump, yeah.
So I was like, all right.
He was like, "Hey, Cesar, never met me, got cancer. See you later.
Let's go." So I was like, all right, I'll go meet him.
Yeah, you want to come over?
Right.
You want to meet me?
So long story short, that's like a way to bypass it. Like if a family member over there is like, obviously like passing away or like really sick and like that, there's a way you can like apply for this like
advanced parole, I think is what it's called,
to like let you go see that family member.
Sounds
it's
like
very weird.
Bad. What they said, advanced parole.
Yeah,
right.
But it's crazy the way it worked out because it's supposed to be like an urgent matter, right? Like, oh yeah, this is happening like right now. I need to go right now, right? So you have to go with like a lawyer. They apply, you send it out, right? Say your family member, God forbid, you have more time, but like say like, "Hey, it's going down like in a month. I need you to be here like tomorrow." You send that over. I ain't get the letter like till 3-4 months later.
Damn.
So then I was like, "Dang, bro."
Yeah, the system's messed up. I think we all kind of have that idea. But basically, DACA it kind of gives people that were brought here when they were younger an opportunity to work and to be productive members of society. So before DACA came into place, I couldn't get a license.
Correct.
I couldn't really like apply for college. I don't get any scholarships anyway because I'm not from here. But the DACA is just kind of like a bridge for more opportunities. So it's not full citizenship. There's definitely some limitations to it, but I'm still thankful. Yeah,
Super
very thankful
as well because obviously we're in this position as well. So
yeah, Wait, so did you ever get to meet your dad?
Yeah, so
Yeah, you didn't.
We're
finish
really
the
bad at
story.
telling stories.
Right,
So.
Yeah, you were just like, yeah, and I got
so
the paperwork 4 months later.
I got
All
I got the letter like 3-4 months later, and then it's not even like, okay, you get the letter and they're like, all right, leave tomorrow. So like they like give you like certain dates. So like, for example, like just for the sake of it's like this happened when I was 18. I turned 30 tomorrow. My back hurt.
Damn.
But
That's all right. I'm 38.
you wear well. You
Yeah.
wear well.
Well, you wear well too. I didn't think you were about to be 30.
And then, so they'd be like, all right, so you have to leave so-and-so date. So it's not like you leave tomorrow when you get the letter. So you still have to wait a little bit more time before you can actually leave. And they're like, you have to leave, for example, October 1st, and you got to come back by November 16th. And if you extend, even like pass it by one day, you basically give up your right to come back, and then you're stuck over there. But I got it when I first, like when it first came out, like when it first like was introduced. So like, I was really nervous. I came back, got to Phoenix, and I was like, yeah, I got these 2 papers. And they're like, I don't know what that is. Come here. I was like, shit. Put me in this room. My layover was an hour. They took all my candy that I brought back, so I was really mad. And I was like, bro, I just got to go.
Not the Mexican candy.
Yeah, bro. I had a whole duffel bag full of candy.
Well, they probably like, this is odd.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, there's more trafficking candy.
Yeah, trafficking candy.
So I was like,
I
damn.
got 3 pounds of candy. Pure grade Colombian candy.
So they were like making all these phone calls. I'm looking at the clock. My phone's going off. I can't even answer it because I'm in this little office. My mom's calling. And then I'm like, this guy's like, we never seen this before. I don't know what this is. We're going to have to make some calls.
What, the paperwork or the
Yup.
candy? Oh.
Well, the paperwork. And I was like, dang, bro. And my layover was an hour. I was like, yup, I'm screwed. Finally, like, out of nowhere, they're like, all right, you're good to go, but we still have to check out your bags. And I was like, well, one of them has like a whole bunch of candy. And I was like, you can't check that one. I'll just take my clothes and leave. But I made it. But I was really scared when I was first traveling back. I thought I was going to get stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy because I think that's the biggest difference with having DACA and not having DACA. I feel like I was like always scared before just because you're always like, man, like anything could happen and I just wouldn't have the life that I have today.
Yeah.
Like I would end up in a country that I'm not familiar with. So I think that's the biggest thing for me, just like the freedom of like I can drive my car to work.
Yeah.
You know?
So do you have to like fill out paperwork every year or just
Every couple of years you have to renew it and you have to pay. I still pay taxes.
Yeah.
So all
So
that.
why
all
don't
that
you
stuff.
guys just like, can we just get you down to the office and let's get this citizenship
Oh man,
done?
I wish
tried.
we applied for.
What is
we
it?
applied a lot. My family applied when I was in 4th grade. I'm 25 now, and I don't think it'll happen anytime soon.
I don't,
There's like
That's weird.
there's
this
an
is
18.
a whole like category I'm not like
weird.
accustomed to.
Yeah, I love answering these questions because I think that's a big thing in the U.S. Like a big divisor is just the lack of communication between.
Yeah.
Like people don't know that this is our experience, and I feel like a lot of Americans, if they were a little bit more aware of what illegal immigrants actually go through
Well, yeah.
and what they provide for the country, it would be a little different. It'd be easier to find like a
Yeah, because I thought that you could just go down.
and like fill out like sign
Yeah,
something.
and then like they just like, all right, we'll start the process for you.
No, so you go in to a lawyer. You have to pay a lawyer. They fill out a ton of paperwork for you, background, birth certificate, all of this paperwork, and then you pay another application fee. So you pay the lawyer, you pay an application fee, and then you send it to the government, and they hold it for years because they have a certain number of permits or visas or whatever that they can give to people from different countries. So Mexico doesn't have very many visas allowed every year, so that's why it's a longer wait time for Mexican citizens. So I've been waiting for years, like over a decade. But then you have some other countries where there's like some more emergent things going on, or they're more like a refugee situation. So like Cubans, Venezuelans right now are getting their visas a lot faster just because there's more emergent things happening. So
you might just like 5 years from now, they'll be like, hey, here's your
yeah,
citizenship.
I might get a letter somewhere. Yeah, seriously. And I think that's why so many people celebrate it so much.
Yeah.
Like you've been waiting for it for so long, just waiting. So yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
because
get
I
there.
used to work down the federal courthouse, and I think it was on Tuesdays or Thursdays that you would have citizenship like court, and they would grant citizenship, and they'd be like people partying,
Yeah.
with flags everywhere
I'm
and
about to
stuff.
sneak in there.
Now I
Right?
get it.
That
yeah,
sounds like
you're
a fun party.
Caesar, I don't,
You got
it's right there. Yeah.
Come on, man. Just get me in. But I forgot to answer your question. I did meet my dad. Got to hang out with him for like a day or two. Keep in mind, I lived in the U.S. pretty much my whole life. Got to Mexico. They took me to this taco stand. Got sick.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk.
You used to eat that food.
Yep. Got super sick. And then like after like hanging out with my dad for the day, I was like, bro, I can't walk. I didn't call him bro, but I was like, I can't walk. He was so strong. I was like, yeah. Thought I was in my deathbed. They took me to the ER and they just gave me some pills to clog me up. Couldn't eat for like 3 days, bro. I was struggling. Then I tapped out. I called my mom. I started eating McDonald's ASAP. So I need to get out of here.
So by like any measure, I feel like we are really American.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I
That
can't have
sounds
this.
pretty American.
She screamed
I
at me.
went
She's
there,
like,
had one taco, and couldn't do it.
I was like, yeah.
And this is coming from Taco Gaines.
So I
Yeah,
was
I
like, bro,
understand.
the taco was good, bro. I think I ate too much. That's what it was. But the tacos down there are different. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, so I went to Spain, and like the first 2 days, I just ate everything. Just I was like, I'm Anthony Bourdain in it. I'm going and eating everything. Got sick as a dog the next day, and I was like you. I was in bed. I was like, oh, why would I do this to myself? Like food poison or something. But I ate everything. You know, it's like the food everywhere else is different than here. Sometimes it's better, and we're just not used to good food.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Or just like not non-processed food, or the meat is different, everything like that.
Yeah, I was
so.
struggling. How'd you like Spain? Was that cool? What that's on my bucket list.
It was cool. It was the best country I've been to.
Ooh.
And I haven't been like to a ton of countries, but Spain is just beautiful, and everything's slow. Like nothing's like fast paced there. Everybody's taking their time. Nobody's in a rush. Like they have a bar on every corner, and not like just like a bar like like Easy In or something. It's just like we went to the park because me and my wife, we took our son because my wife's family is from over there. So we went to go see them, and like we were going to the park. Every park had a bar in it. Like they're just like coffee, beer, wine. Everywhere it has that, and it's just like they just love life and they chill and they relax. And
That might be why they're so relaxed.
Yeah.
That's hot.
yeah.
I like some wine with my coffee. Chill the whole day.
Good morning.
Well, that's what they do.
Right?
It's like they go to work and then they have like an hour or two break in the day where they can like go home or take a nap, or they just
I would love that.
coffee house or just do whatever. And then they get off work like 6, 7 o'clock, eat dinner at 8, and have family over and just
That's tight.
drink. And that's like every day. And I'm just like, man, this is the life.
That's life. Yeah.
That's tight. See, that's what I want.
Right.
What's on your bucket list to go? Where?
Spain, obviously. I would like to catch like a soccer game somewhere out there. That'd be super dope. I definitely want to travel to, what is that called? Like Bali? No, not Bali. Is it Bali? No, no.
What?
It's some weird name. See, how's it on my bucket list? I don't even know how to say it. Dang. Bali? No. I don't know. I see TikToks about it all the time. They're like little like sheds in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
about.
Right? I can't say it.
Maldives. Is it
No.
the Maldives?
I know what you're talking about. Anyway, yeah. So you want to go somewhere?
Yeah, I
Somewhere
love
tropical.
Yeah, I love the
Yeah.
ocean. I think in my past life I was a clownfish.
Clownfish? Just a clownfish?
Yeah, because I like to crack jokes, and then I like to swim in the ocean. So I was like, I had to be a clownfish, and I just resurrected as me. So I was like, I had to. We went to Destin, Florida earlier, and I just wouldn't leave.
I feel like we can just like get you like an ID, and just someone looks similar, get you a ticket somewhere, and just say, go have fun.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Because at the airport, they're like, yeah, John Smith looks good. All right, go.
I have never thought about that.
Well,
I've never once thought about that.
As the Strawberry Hill Podcast, we are not promoting breaking the law.
Hold on, pause.
Oh, dang. I keep looking over there. I don't know if you noticed. I heard some things, and I heard this place is haunted, and I don't know, somebody messing with the fridge.
No, there's a little haunted.
I saw the picture. I saw it. I was like, oh, man.
That picture, everyone thinks that like I photoshopped that picture. I swear that I did not do anything in that picture. That's a real picture.
I thought it was just Raymond that got up too quick.
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding. Okay.
Could have been. Raymond's a little pale.
Yeah, that's his spot. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what about you, Say? Where's your bucket list of places to go?
My bucket list? Honestly, I would love to. I've been there before, but I would love to go to my grandma's house in Mexico because I don't remember it. So I think it'd be cool to see where my family comes from. But I also really love pasta and Italian food.
Yeah, there you
So I'd
go.
love to go to Italy. I think it's beautiful. I grew up, my family is very Catholic. So I think it'd be cool to go see all the historic monuments and all that beautiful stuff over there. That'd be really neat.
So you guys both came over early from Mexico. So went to high school. Where'd you go to high school?
Oh, Wyandotte.
Wyandotte. So you guys are both Dot people.
Most of our team is from the Dot, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you went to Wyandotte, and then what you guys do, I guess, after high school? Because I know you didn't go straight to the gym.
No. It's funny you said that you were a police officer for 15 years. I actually wanted to be
Did
a
I
police
chase you? Oh, okay.
No,
It's like, funny you said that.
maybe. It's a blur
Do you
before
remember?
16.
Can you imagine?
I was actually, I was in a program with Steve Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually saw him at the game yesterday.
Yeah.
He was wearing a New Orleans shirt.
I know. Well, his family.
I see. Yeah. They're super nice. But when I left high school, this is where kind of like the DACA thing comes back into play. Did a whole 8-week course. Long story short, went to go apply. They gave me my papers to get like all my references.
8-week
and everything
course
like that.
for.
It was just kind of like a cadet thing.
Oh,
like
for
to kinda,
up here.
Just
Okay.
to kind of like get ready and stuff like that. It was kind of like something that they were providing like in school. They like introduce you to like the K-9 unit and just kind of explain a little bit. So then I did that, took that certificate with my references to actually go into the cadet program. The lady goes, "Where's like your green card, citizenship card?" And I was like, "Oh, this is my work permit. This is my social." And then went back, said, "Yeah, we don't accept this." And I was like,
After the program.
I said,
Yeah.
"Damn,
After 8
bruh."
weeks, right?
So yeah, so that
What was the 8-week program in high school?
yeah, in high
Okay.
school. So then
So they made you do all that shit.
Without checking.
I was for
that
sure.
happens so much.
I was for sure. I was like for sure gonna get in. So then they told me no. So then I was like, damn, bruh. Because I really wanted to serve the community. So I was like, So then I was like, damn. So my next step was like, I'm gonna go apply for the Army. Took that, I think, ASVAT, right? They take.
Whatever, sure. I
And then I ended up passing. Same thing. Where's your references? Came back, gave them my paperwork. They're like, oh, you can't join. And I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah.
I was
what
like-
can
I'm
you
surprised.
do?
Right. I'm surprised the military didn't take
I
you.
know. I was like, come on, bro. I'm cheating.
Yeah, they probably like, we take everyone.
I think that's how a lot of people get their citizenship. You serve for like so many years, and then they kind of give you an easier pathway to citizenship.
That's why I was following my friends and my buddy. He was resident, went to the military, came back, he got his citizenship. So I was like, all right, I can do the same thing.
Yeah.
But so then I worked to Sanskrit, Nebraska Furniture Mark. Well, then I did like a whole bunch of like other like hard labor stuff, like just concrete, landscaping, worked like at Interrail, like transporting vehicles, like loading them up to the rail cars. Hated it. Said, I'm gonna go to a warehouse, did Nebraska Furniture Mark, got a second job at Sam's Club. Long story short, met Matt. Matt's like, damn, bro, you talk to everybody. I said, yeah.
Where'd you meet Matt at?
At the gym.
At the gym. And then, yeah, man's changed my life. I've been with Metro ever since. And then, yeah.
What year was
the-
that?
2017.
Okay.
Got to serve the community, do a bunch of amazing things, fundraise for a lot of people. Got to see a lot of people's stories, success stories, seen people fail, then come back up. People meet at the gym, get married. It's been crazy.
And more so, I think Cesar's been, I don't think he gives himself enough credit, but he's really the one that's built the community that we have at Metro, I'd say. I give him a lot of credit for that just because he's the person he was the first person that signed up the first member, And he's been here with us since the very, very beginning. So he's really
That's
created this
awesome.
community. I give him a lot of credit for that. I don't know how it would be if anybody else had ran it.
They,
To be honest.
Shout out to
They
Cesar.
won.
Yeah, big
They
shout
won.
out. This is a
They
top dog
won.
right
seen it
here.
all. I
He's
seen it all.
amazing at his job. He's
the-
amazing at everything, but really, really, really good at his job. He's a great coworker.
From the lights shutting off by themselves to getting mad because nobody re-racks. Because it's so busy. I remember we used to sit there and I'd be like, it's so dark. I was like, oh, the lights went off because nobody's in here.
They're all censored lights.
I
So
was like, hey.
there'd be no one in the gym. So you're like, oh man, where'd the lights go?
2 hours later, somebody walks in. I'm like, hey, shit, how's your day? They're like, I just want to work out, bro. I was like, all right. Just follow them around. Just
So, what
How's
you
your
doing
workout? What are
later?
you doing today?
got any friends that want to sign up? But nah, the community's been super dope, super supportive. And obviously I always tell a lot of people that we're not here without, the community that's here on Metro. So I always give a lot of shout out to the members that continue to support and everything like that too. So
What about you say?
After high school, I was really, really lucky. My senior year of high school, I applied for a full ride scholarship at St. Mary. It was like I basically was like, yeah, this is my Hail Mary. It really was. I didn't apply to really like a ton of other colleges. I just knew that it wasn't realistic for me to afford that. And so I applied for the scholarship and I was working really hard on it. It was like a 3-step interview process and I got it. So that was a huge game changer for me. I'd say that's probably one of the biggest moments of my life was getting that phone call like, hey, you got free college.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
yeah, it was amazing. I had a really good 4 years. I played lacrosse in college. I loved school. So it was just, I miss it all the time. It was my thing.
I don't miss school at all.
No, I miss it all the time. I'm like, man, sometimes I'm at work. I'm like, man, it'd be so much easier if I just had to like take a test tomorrow.
What?
Instead of like run a company.
I'm sure Cesar could write up a test for you every week.
Right?
Whenever, yeah, let me know. Can we work that into my job description?
Say on Fridays.
Yeah, every Friday he's got a test. Like 2 + 2. All right, you pass. So you get out of St. Mary's, and what happened?
Yeah, I graduated with 2 degrees, business administration and history. And I went my senior year of college. So let me slow down a little bit. COVID happened while I was in college. So that threw a big wrench in my plans. I always had this idea that I was going to business school to work in marketing or PR. But I just didn't do a good job of lining myself up with like internships. Just because junior year, I mean, how am I going to do an internship if everything's on Zoom? A few months later, I kind of transitioned into the role that I'm in now.
So what role is that?
I'm regional manager at Metro KC Fitness.
Yeah, you got to give yourself props on that.
Every once in a while, I'm like, don't ask me about your debt collections though.
Here come Debo. We see the key pull up. Here come Debo. Everybody assume position right now.
Stop it.
Grab the vacuum right now.
Pretend you're cleaning.
Hello? Yes.
Making calls. Everybody picks up their phone when I walk in. It's so weird. I'm like, man, look at this call center I'm running.
What am I working? Nah, Safe super dope. Safe super work.
We all work together. We work really hard. Cesar's like, honestly, Cesar helps me a lot. I wouldn't be able to do my job without Cesar at all. Obviously all of our managers, but Cesar because he's been here so long, he just understands a lot of it. He's taught me a lot of what I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't be as successful without Safe, to be honest.
We were
kind of like coexist, yeah.
Ping ponging compliments off.
Yeah, so
no, basically that's like what we do when we work at Metro. Like we just work so well together. It's easy.
Yeah. So I had no structure in like the whole thing, and then Say brought structure to it, so everything just runs smooth like a well-oiled machine. And I would have been lost.
Before I came in, all 4 locations were running individually. So each manager was running their location.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a mess.
It was successful. I mean, the gyms were all doing really, really well, but to really grow, you need to find that synergy. So that's been my project for like the last 3 years, is kind of getting everything running together, and it's been going really, really well. This year's been amazing for us. So just hoping to keep growing.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So what is it like working at Metro?
It's a blast. It's like Jersey Shore by The Office by, I don't know.
Gymtown Laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gymtown Laundry.
Nah, it's super dope. It's super dope. I love it. Like, again, the community is super dope. Just seeing like faces in there and like people telling their story, and like how the gym is like their escape from like
the connections you make with people. Yeah.
So it's super dope. I love it. I love it. It's not like, it's something I enjoy going into every day. Obviously, some days were like super stressful, but like, you know, we're all humans, so we deal with stress and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's super dope.
Yeah.
So what makes a gym successful then?
I think for us personally, I always put the spotlight back onto all of our staff, our managers, our trainers, just make a big difference for us. Having, you know, what Cesar was just saying, he cares about every person that walks in through the door, where a lot of our competitors, it's just a number to them. Like they just want to get someone in, get them sold. They don't care if they come in the next day, if they ever see them again. They make the cancellation process really difficult. But at Metro, I think every person that walks in that wants a friend can make one. Like we're just really easy to be around. So I think that would be our biggest difference. And also definitely having, you know, some business sense behind it. I think a lot of people open gyms thinking that it's going to be like, I'm going to open it and then everyone's going to show up. But it does take a lot of work. It's a lot of sales strategy behind running it. So a little bit of both.
Yeah.
That's what I say too. The community, showing face, like just having somebody there that will greet you and talk to you. Like I can't count how many times people come up to me with their problems. And I don't give the best advice, I'll say, but like I try to help a lot of people with like what's going on. All the way from like the, you know, our young community all the way to like our elderly community and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you do, that like that's a, you know, I noticed that you show face a lot here in your cigar lounge too. And I've been to some other cigar lounge and I've never know who like the owner is and stuff like that. And a lot of people always talk highly about you. Like I always talk to members and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna go have a cigar down at the cigar lounge. And then I was like bragging like, oh bro, I'm so nervous for this podcast with like Mike Simmons. And they're like, oh, Mike Simmons, he's super dope, bro. Like he's super dope to talk
all good
to.
Things, always.
And like a lot of members say that you're super dope, and that's like a testament to you. Like you're in here, you're like, you show face, you greet your, you know, and a lot of people appreciate that and say that because it makes them feel like at home and they can relax.
And you guys do that well, because I go, if you guys didn't know, I go to the gym too. So like, and you guys do a good job of like, you greet people every time they come in. That's big. That's with any company. Like you come in, you get a good greeting. Like you feel like it's kind of like, not like you're home, but you feel comfortable being there.
Like you're welcome there.
Yeah, you're welcome there. And then like one big thing with me is like when I work out, I'm like, I'll say hi, but I'm not talking to anybody.
Yeah.
And you guys do a good job of like kind of gauging too. You're like, all right, you know, like, do we need to just say hi, like kind of talk or chill, or just say what's up, let them do his thing? And so, yeah, no, that's why I love going to the gym. I guess I follow Matt everywhere. Now I'm thinking about it because I've went to Anytime and then Metro, and then like, I don't know where else he's going to go. I'll probably follow him somewhere else. But no,
international,
right?
Yeah. Well, I think there's a gym going into Best Buy out in the Legends.
Sounds a Planet Fitness.
Is it? I know it's not your guys's, but
that one's pretty cool though. I'm glad there's more fitness access in the community. I think a lot of it also goes back to a lot of the same stuff that we're kind of circling around. Is just having a good heart and having a pure mission to serve people. When Matt opened these gyms, I don't think that he did it to like get super wealthy. You know, he did it because he saw a need in the community and he wanted to provide a service. And I think that goes with anything. Like if you have a kind heart and you have good intentions in whatever you do, it'll come back to you.
Yeah.
And I think that's.
So I'm I'm bringing Planet Fitness up. Not that I'm like trying to give them props or anything, but like you guys are more of like a hometown kind of, you know, homegrown gym. What's the difference between like a global, like national corporate gym than like you guys are like earning your stripes in the game. You guys are making waves, doing your own thing. And it's like, you guys are all local. Like kind of what's the big difference between you and like a corporate gym?
I think you hit it right there on the nail. Corporate, local.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't dealing with like corporate can be a struggle.
Imagine like a Starbucks versus Split Log.
Yeah.
It's very similar. Like corporate gyms just have a lot of money. So I think it's easy. Planet Fitness will come in and they'll remodel that Best Buy and put top of the line equipment in there. And it's a little different for a locally owned gym. You have to find ways to source that equipment. I was in Strawberry Hill before it opened, you know, dusting the walls, like measuring things, moving machines around, cleaning bathrooms. It's just like, it's just what you do.
The machines.
Yeah, those machines. Yeah, Cesar.
But as you see, like that's the difference too. Like the community in a local gym, you see it how Strawberry Hill first started, first floor, how the machines were in there, to compare to now. Like thanks to the community, like we reinvest in the community. Like we listen to people. Like when we first opened out, they're like, "Bro, we need more leg equipment."
Yeah,
bro, more leg equipment. Obviously, we didn't bring it the next day, but as we continue to grow, we were able to provide that. And we're always like kind of reinvesting into the community, which kind of like brings us back to, and not saying that like big corporates and stuff like don't donate to like charities and stuff like that. You know, they do
There's
awesome
just not
job.
a big community tie with big corporate gyms.
Correct. So like with like our donations like that we do. Well, actually one is actually coming up November 2nd.
Yeah.
It's like our taco trot. Yeah, it's our taco trot. We keep it like local, like in KCK. I know our first year we did, which is kind of like the inspiration of like how this all started. We work with veterans community housing, and then we, you know, donated to the veterans and stuff like that so they can have housing. Then we did Luna, which was like super dear and near to like me and Say, which is like, you know, undocumented students that can't get scholarships and stuff like that. So like they have
Luna's. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Yeah, Latinos United Now and Always at Johnson County Community College. So it's a club that they started there to basically help Hispanic students specifically, Hispanic students create more professional opportunities for themselves, which is obviously in line with what we want to provide with our story. So,
and that started from one of our members as well too. We got chatted with them. Yep. We got chatted with it. We were chatting with them, and then you know we kind of started hearing about Luna and stuff like that. And then we noticed that a lot of Luna students went to the gym, and then that's how we decided to partner with them. So like we kept it within our community that we, you know, helped out.
We raised over $3,000 for that event, so we were able to donate that to them, which was really rewarding. It was cool hanging out with them for basically while we were planning the taco trot. We were working really closely with the Luna students, so
it was cool. And they still go to the gym too.
It was to see them.
And they're KCK residents as well too. And then
Dot Proud. There we go.
Yeah, and then this year we're
partnering with Girls on the Run. Girls on the Run is a national organization that is focused on providing like middle school age girls with opportunities to build healthy habits. So it's really a loaded statement, I feel like, but basically they provide them with the resources they need, and it's kind of like an after school program. So they'll get them shoes and sports bras, and they'll just kind of talk to them about nutrition, emotional regulation, friendships. They kind of give the girls a healthy and safe space to socialize and, again, to build healthy habits, which is perfectly in line with what we do at the gym, especially going back to what Cesar was saying about the gym being a lot of people's escape. You just kind of go to the gym, that's your safe space. You don't have to worry about anything else. You get your workout in and you leave with, the endorphins are high, you feel better. So, and that's been a big change in my life since I started at the gym. My life has changed a lot. So being able to provide that knowledge to younger girls is really meaningful to me. The majority of our leadership staff is female. So
really, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We just beat them out. I got one more female, one more, woman. I hate the word female, but one more woman manager at downtown Taylor. So that, and then we have Rosie at Argentine. So that's our team.
And I have a huge level of respect for all of them. All of them are super fierce and they're about it.
It's probably good.
That's pretty dope.
You kind of got to be in the fitness industry a little bit. Yeah, you can't be too nice.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, so we know what the taco trout's for. You guys tell me what the taco trout is about.
Okay, this might be a little hard to explain, like on a podcast, but are you familiar with the Brew to Brew?
Yeah.
It's basically a relay. So we start at the Argentine location. It's similar to the Brew to Brew where they start in Bonner Springs and they run all the way to Lawrence.
Yeah.
But we're not big runners like that. So shrink it down a little bit. Shrink it down a little bit. So it started off in Argentine and we run to Strawberry Hill. It's a 4-person, 1 mile relay. So it comes out to a little over a mile per person.
So it's from Argentine to here?
Yeah, and we have stops. So in the past, we used to stop at the taco shops, and you would have to eat your tacos after you ran, and then the second person would take off. So the first runner goes, everybody else on their team, the 3 other people on the team, get into a car and drive to the first taco shop. You hang out, chat, chop it up, and then the runner gets to the stand. They eat their taco. The second runner goes off, and they run their leg, and then the other 3 get in the car, go to the second stop. So it sounds like a lot, but basically it's a relay race. You get to be in a car for 3 out of the 4 miles. So
it's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. And there's tacos.
The first person to run, so I can get that shit over with.
Right, yeah, just get it over with.
I've been telling everybody I'm gonna run the whole thing.
Did I explain that well or no?
No, that was
perfect.
perfect.
That was
Okay.
perfect.
That was perfect. Yeah. So yeah.
You're gonna run the whole thing?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Can you run 4 miles?
Nah. But that's the plan. I've been on the Stairmaster.
You're gonna be the last one to be like 7 hours. Like, where's Caesar?
We're gonna be looking for you.
Uber once I hit 12th Street.
So, what taco spots are on the trot?
So we changed it up a little bit this year. In the past, we worked with 4 shops. Can you name off?
We worked with El Camino Real right there on 12th Street. Then we worked on Tacos on Wheels, and then Fronteras right here on Central. And then we had like a local taco shop just posted up at the gym for like the after party, which that's always subject to change.
This year we switched it up a little bit just to make it easier for all the runners. We'll have all the tacos at the end. So we're still going to be supporting all of the local taco shops. We're still buying the tacos from them. We're just going to move the water stations or like the relay stations around a little bit to make a little bit more sense.
Tacos are going to be at the end?
Yeah.
So they're not going to stop and get one?
They still have to stop at the water station to do the relay. But you don't have to eat your tacos right there. We just saw a lot of waste, honestly, and it's a little hard to like track everything when there's so many moving pieces. So we'll put them all at the end, and that way more people can come to the after party too.
Yeah, so. And then with this, we're back. We're huge with like supporting like the community or anything like that. So this year, like the stops will be sponsored by local like businesses as well, and then obviously those local businesses will be able to wrap up and then come back to the after party as well. So like each stop will be like a different business. Handing out waters has like their stop or like promoting what they do, all that good stuff, so people can like chop it up with them. They can get like their information out and all that good stuff, and then all the tacos at the end as well.
That's a big staple for all of our events. We really try to showcase all of the local businesses. We have a lot of members that have their own business or they're trying to get into it, and then we also work really closely with a lot of local small businesses too. So anytime we can get an opportunity to give other people connections, basically, you know, access to our members, basically. They get to sit up completely free. We appreciate them taking their Saturday and donating it to us, but they basically just get to showcase their products, their services, and that's the big bulk of the after party. But we also we love to party. We love a good time. So there's going to be a live DJ. There's going to be like a margarita bike that we usually have out, all that stuff. So it should be a really good time.
So that's going to be at?
That'll be at Strawberry.
And tacos.
And tacos, lots of tacos.
Forget those, yeah.
Lots of tacos.
My mom's tamales too. So
Those are good.
they're really good.
I bought like 20 of them. I'll just.
Oh yeah, did she sell them?
Yeah. She'll be so. My parents are awesome. They help me with so much stuff at work. It's almost like it's a high school project still. I'm like, hey mom, can you make some tamales for class tomorrow? Like, I have to
need about 300.
Literally. So she donates her time, and she actually goes out and buys a lot of the ingredients herself, most of the ingredients herself, and she donates the tamales, and it all goes back into the proceeds that we're fundraising.
Yeah. So it's pretty dope. And then this year, again, it's staying local here in Wyandotte.
Carl's B. Bruce.
Yep, Carl's B. Bruce Middle School, previously known as Northwest, where I actually went to middle school. Northwest Middle School, but now so it's staying again here in KCK. So all proceeds will remain in the community. And we actually started with the Girls on the Run thing, talking to a member.
Yeah,
good.
Well.
Very organic.
Yeah.
Tara is super awesome. She's very passionate about Girls on the Run, and she's on their leadership board. So she kind of started chatting with Cesar about it, and then Cesar told me about it, or maybe Matt. One of them told me about it, and I was like, wait, Girls on the Run? I'm pretty sure I did that. And I did do that program in elementary school, I think, like
That's
third
cool.
or fourth grade. So it is really cool, and I still remember it. So it did have an impact on me. And so the goal is to raise at least 2,500. We like to shoot big though, so we're gonna be going for more. But 2,500 would get 10 girls scholarships for Girls on the Run.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
10 girls that get to spend a year building healthy habits, getting access to more information about so many things that we just don't really have time to address, I guess. It's a really cool program.
Yeah, it's super dope. I've been talking to a lot of people, like coaches go there and work out. A lot of like members that are actually running in it actually did Girls on the Run as well. Even like outside people that I talk to, they're like, oh yeah, I did Girls on the Run. And then they'll like sign up to do it as well. So it's going to be super, super dope. We're hoping this is our biggest year. Yeah, I mean, every year, like it just grows and grows and grows. So we're hoping this year, again, will be super dope as well.
So when is it?
November 2nd.
Yep, November 2nd. Race starts at 10 a.m. At the Argentine location. Can we say who's saying a few words?
Oh, absolutely, yes. We're very proud of this. We're really excited about it.
Yeah, so we're actually going to have the mayor out and give some words of encouragement to actually start the race. And then that's going to be super dope. Having him out there, he's always, involved a lot in the community. So it means a lot for him to come out, donate his Saturday to be with us and like help out with this as well. So that's going to be super exciting. I'm going to see if we can make him run, but
yeah, he need to make him run. Yeah, tell him, hey, Mayor Q runs his stuff. He's on a bike. He runs his 5Ks. Hey, Mayor, you got to
give the first leg.
Too. Yeah, just at least run a mile. I'm calling you out, Tyrone.
So he's going to be at least one. Give me one. But it's going to be dope having him out there, and then just after party, super super awesome as well. So
it's always fun getting to see all 4 locations come together because I mean we're not far from each other at all, but we don't really get to see a lot of our staff, trainers all together, but more so the members too. It's kind of cool to see everybody interacting. Yeah. So
how do you sign
up? The sign up link is a few different places. It's the easiest one to find is probably going to be from the Instagram bio. It's the top link, Taco Trot 2024. It's going to feel like you're signing up for a whole nother membership. You're not.
Yeah,
it's just that day. But that kind of helps us keep everything sorted through our system. So just sign up through there. You fill out the form and then you're good to go. You can bring your own team if you have 3 friends, or we can put you on a team if you're more like me.
Yeah, I was like, we can create teams as well.
3 runner friends, I guess.
Yeah.
I have friends. I just don't have runner friends.
Yeah, I don't have runner friends.
Or you just want to run the whole thing, like I might do.
I might be running the whole thing.
Like I might do.
What's a cool little 4 miles,
Yeah. And I don't have running shoes. I run in Converse.
That's crazy.
You're gonna run in those?
Yeah, my ankle and my back hurt.
I wonder why.
Well, they give me powers. They got the Metro logo on them.
Oh,
so
hashtag sponsored.
At least
yeah. You got your PF Flyers on.
Hey, I'm hooping these. I hooped in these too. I actually hooped
you wonder why your back and your feet hurt.
Yeah,
you gotta get some shoes, bro.
I remember when I first met. Have you met Jeff, our personal trainer?
Yeah,
there? Yeah.
I went to school with him.
When I first met him, we were playing basketball, and I showed up in low top Chuck Taylors, and he looked at me. He's like, "You gonna hoop in those, bro?" saucing. All right, maybe I wasn't. My ankles.
I was
hurting,
about
but
to say.
you know,
Maybe I was.
That's when the pain all started.
1 and 7, 8 assists.
You
Okay.
didn't remember the stats.
And then after that,
Okay.
that's how Jeff always remembered. He's like, this dude was balling some Chuck Taylors, low tops.
1 of 7, 8 assists. I don't know if I call
I was
that
like,
balling.
I was just there. That's how I used to hoop back in the day, was Chuck Taylors.
Did you ever make the team?
Nah, I became coach,
Nah.
assistant coach. They got me right in bench.
You were the team manager?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
We actually had a basketball team, and I was just like the coach, kind of.
The coach?
Oh, okay.
And the water boy?
Yeah, I was like,
All you had to do, just switch your shoes. That's all you had to do.
oh, I didn't know what shoes to wear, and then I showed up. I did show up in some Under Armours, but they were also low tops as well. And they were like just regular shoes that I bought on
You're
Black
just
Friday.
trying to destroy your ankles.
Yeah, I still have ankle problems. This one actually
Yeah.
really hurts. Tiana upstairs actually worked on it a few times. She's super dope. Shout out to Tiana upstairs if you need your
Yeah,
chiropractor.
soul chiropractor.
Dr. Tiana. Yep.
Yeah, Doctor.
Dr.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. My bad.
Yeah,
Dr.
how dare
Tiana,
ya.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Put some respect on my
Oh,
girl's
that's
name.
how she gonna pop my neck and be like, remember you didn't come. Like, all right, I'll fix you up.
So that's another cool thing you guys got in your gym because you have a chiropractor right upstairs. So not
We have
only
a-
can you get your workout in, you can just go upstairs and get worked
Get
on.
adjusted
Yeah.
and get some
Yeah.
recovery. Yeah, it's really cool. And we also have Rima from Blue Vital CMOS opening up. She's going to be working out of our downtown location on the
Yeah.
Missouri side. So she's going to have an office there as well.
That's awesome.
To produce and sell out of. And we've got Taste Creative Ways, who prints pretty much all of our merch.
Yeah, she's
she
super
helps
dope.
me with getting that all printed. So she's up there too. And we do have another office for
Talking about
available.
Shantae, right?
Yeah, Shantae.
Yeah.
Taste Creative
Yeah.
Ways. Yeah,
Oh, I like the extra office as her meeting room.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy. That
She makes all my shirts too, by the way.
okay, nice.
Yeah,
that's why it
dope.
looks
Yeah,
so
she's
good.
big.
Yeah,
Shout
that makes
out
sense.
to her. Yeah.
She's awesome. She's such a hard worker. She's so busy all the
Always
time.
in there like at 10 p.m.
Always.
just in
Oh,
there
yeah.
working. I'm like, man.
Well, she hard work. I need like a shirt like the next day. She can get it done. I'm like, oh, I love you. Yeah.
Oh, she like that. She'll stay up there late, getting it done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man.
So talk about the taco trot, right? So you know you're getting that done, but then you also go around and kind of do your little taco review thing too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have to have you out
Taco
for one of those.
news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, we it kind of always ties back to like the taco trot, how this was kind of inspired. Kind of like I kind of grew this persona as like Taco Gains, just because I enjoy tacos a lot. I mean,
Yeah,
if
who
you know
doesn't?
me, yeah, right. They're
Yeah.
so good.
We're in the taco capital
Right.
of the U.S.
Yeah.
TCK.
Yeah, we just go around shouting out local businesses. Kind of go there, give them a shout out. You know, tell them like come visit this taco shop, give them a review, and then we do like taco news, so like things that are happening like at the gym or around like the community. Whether we give like member shout outs on like the business, introduce new employees, or sometimes we just go and shout out a local business and stuff like that. Just to kind of keep engaging and stuff like that as well. And then I get free tacos, you feel me? The company card.
Put it on the card.
Right. So so it's
So
like
he's
a
like,
win-win.
what did you say?
I'm about to get a call as we
Yeah.
I'm actually probably the worst influence. I'm like,
You're like, you using what? I'm
Yeah.
like, man, my bad.
put it on the card.
But it's always fun. I mean, like I said, it goes back to like I always wanted to be part of like the community and like help the community. So like I just enjoy doing this now too. So and then again, who doesn't enjoy good tacos? So
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I'm not gonna say what's your favorite taco spot. What are your favorite taco spots?
favorite
Not just
taco
one,
spots.
because I don't want to put you on blast with everybody. Give me a couple. If I'm from out of town,
You
and I
gotta
want
go
some
to
good
Tacos El Tío.
Tacos El Tío.
Tacos El Tío,
Uh-huh.
10th Street. Say you're going up Central, take a right on 10th Street. You'll see big orange building. Fire.
So good.
You gotta try the campechano tacos, which is like steak and chorizo mixed together. Fire.
Just Tacos El Tío.
This is when I
Yeah.
first started working at Metro. This is like one of the first spots that we went to go get lunch at. He was like, I got something to show you. Oh,
Yeah, it's
sorry.
good.
That's where I took the
He
mayor.
goes, I got something
Yeah,
to show you.
Tacos El Tío.
So
Yeah.
good.
I've been there multiple
Yeah,
times.
he took a sip of like their strawberry horchata and he was like, oh my God. They won't say the recipe. I've been wanting to buy that recipe for years. The strawberry horchata mixed together with those tacos, phenomenal. You have to check it if you're out of town. Super good. Then I'll say for our pastor tacos, you'll have to go to El Camino Real.
I love El Camino
Oh,
Reals. Yeah, El
And-
Pastor.
And I used to always get them to go, but like when we filmed Taco News, I actually like sat down and I saw that they made their tortillas right there and there. like they have the little
Fresh.
roller.
Yep. You're talking about the one on the street, right?
Yeah, they're just right here.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, they're making their tortillas right here, bro. I thought they
So
bought
good.
them. So good.
Man,
Del
I'm
Pastor,
hungry.
they're so good, right?
And they got that big thing up there.
Yup.
Maybe we should film the next taco.
Right,
Ninja.
right there.
Keep it rolling.
So good. And then number 3. Well, I guess in no specific order. I gave myself out. Dang.
Exposed.
I exposed
How
myself.
dare you?
Dang.
Yeah.
It's hard because there's so many good ones. Number 3, I'm gonna have to go with. I'll say, just because they come in so clutch, is Gigi's Barbacoas. You have to try their birria tacos, and I think they just
Yeah.
actually made it on. Some
They
kind
did
of,
something.
Yup.
Like, they got some national award or something.
Yup, a national
Yeah.
recognition as like the best birria tacos like in the nation or something like
It's
that.
delicious.
Yeah,
I'm not
tacos
really
are
even a
good.
huge birria tacos person.
am.
Like I don't. If when some people will see them and they're like, "That's what I'm getting."
Yup.
But Cesar
then-
convinced me to get them. So delicious.
And if you're looking for something healthy, I have to give a shout out to the neighbors across the street. If you go in there, you talk to Pearl and you're like, "Hey, I'm cutting. Can you make a healthy meal?" She will make you a healthy meal.
Tarahumaras.
Yeah. I didn't want to pronounce it because I didn't want to pronounce it wrong.
Oh, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing
I'd
it
be
right.
like,
I just said
sounds
it.
about right.
Yeah.
Taromaras and
Yeah,
stuff.
Taromaras?
I'll be
Just
reading it
Perla
outside.
spot.
I'm like, I
Yeah.
know. And like, she's super dope. So if you go in there and be like, "Hey, I'm cutting. I need a healthy meal," she'll make you like grilled chicken tacos, which are super fire. And her salsa has good flavor as well. So you get the best of both worlds. Just ask for one tortilla so you minimize the carbs a little bit. But the grilled chicken she be whipping up is really good.
So you make me
visit her
hungry
too.
right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But those will be my spots to visit. A lot of members say that chilaquiles are super good. I need to go try them in the morning.
La Chiquita?
No, los chilaquiles from here.
At Taromaras.
Yeah, chilaquiles.
Chilaquiles is like undone
Where's it at?
enchiladas
Right
almost.
here across the street.
Oh, you mean try it. I
Chilaquiles.
thought there was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
restaurant.
Oh no,
I was
yeah,
like,
you gotta
what?
try her
You're like, wait,
chilaquiles.
hold on.
Yeah.
Super good. You get a chance. I heard a lot of members say her chilaquiles are super good. I still have to go over there and try them one morning. We can go together and go try them out.
You
What are you doing for lunch?
Or you know, right?
I'm the only one here. The east side's going to work for me.
Get a workout and then go eat. Do you have any taco spots?
Oh, so yeah, I got to give props to the Perla down here because it's just right down the street. El Camino is good. Tacos Otillo is good. Bonito Michoacan.
Oh, they're fire
Yeah,
too.
classic.
Yeah.
Been around for a while too.
Yeah, they've been around for a minute.
Yeah. You got to try La Chiquita. But I've never had their tacos, but the burritos. It's like Chipotle, but it's like Mexican style.
Gotcha.
Chipotle.
That one building right there in the corner.
Yep, right off Minnesota.
Yup. I have to try it.
Yeah.
I'll try that after this.
It's
Burrito,
good.
It's gonna be fire.
Yeah. There's just so many to name.
There's so many good ones
Yeah.
around
Kansas
here.
City's just really good for like food. Like so good. Like you can go like just get a really amazing barbecue, and then kind of just anything in between. Like we just have so much variety of food
Yeah.
in Kansas City.
I just wish all these places stayed open late.
Oh my gosh, yes, that's the worst. I don't know if
Yeah,
that,
because
I
like
don't,
after 7:00, it's like a food desert. Down
yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
And it
Or
is
even in downtown too.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's like 9. What should I get for dinner? No.
closed.
Yeah,
there.
McDonald's.
Everything closed. Yeah, I'm tired of eating that stuff.
Yeah.
McDonald's and stuff. Yeah,
Right.
Give me a
Call-
restaurant.
Right.
Right. Caught lacking at a drive-through once.
Oh my
They
gosh.
sent me my location. Like,
Yeah,
what are
only-
you doing at the drive-through? I pulled out. I said, I'm not here.
Pause. Hold on. Let me give you the full background of this story. We were all out. Like we were all hanging out together out, and we're like, where's Cesar go? Matt pulls up Caesar's location.
Why you
at-
got your location on?
I don't even know why I have my location on. He gonna know I'm out of work.
Yeah.
He gonna be like, let me see where he's at. Somewhere in Missouri. Like,
You're about to get a text. What are you doing?
where you at, bro? Why you not in the
Where you
office?
But Matt goes, he's at the McDonald's drive-through line, like to the whole group. So him and Larissa and a few other people left early and went to.
Yeah,
go to
Larissa's
food.
my wife. We went to go get some chicken nuggets.
Which
It was her
honestly,
fault.
I was kind of jealous when Matt said they were at McDonald's. So
I mean, McDonald's.
that
is
was the
pretty
right
good.
call.
So-
It's always the right call.
Right. I was at the getting us some chicken. I was like super hungry. But yeah, back to your point, which they did stay open a lot more later too. But that's always the thing. You have so many food options, and when I ask my wife what she wants to eat, she still says I don't know. And then we're just like arguing for an hour, and we're just sitting there. And we're like, we could have
Starving.
been somewhere eating already. We just figured out where. Then we go to Good Old Faithful, and we just go to
Good old
Longhorns.
faithful.
Trying to go to Longhorns? Yeah. Let's go.
After debating for like an hour.
Right. It's like, let's just go to Longhorns, and we hit up the Walmart after. Just to walk around. And then right now all the Christmas stuff
That's
is
just a beautiful date.
right.
Yeah.
Trying to go to Walmart after? Yeah, let's go see what they got. Walk her around. The Christmas stuff is out now. She hates it. I'm like just buying stuff. I already bought a Santa.
Already.
Caesar's big on Christmas. So.
I love Christmas too. So
I love
I'm
Christmas,
right there
but
with you.
Caesar's bigger. He's like, when are we
Christmas.
decorating?
Yeah,
Like Halloween's
Christmas.
over. When are we
I almost
decorating?
put my Christmas trees out just because I was just like,
It's time.
why am I waiting? But
Right.
like it's November 1st is when I start putting everything out.
That's
Right
when
after
mine
Halloween's
usually
over
is.
with, get that shit out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get my Christmas
Yeah,
stuff
Julian's
up.
really excited. My little one's really excited. He already got his costume stuff. So I'm already ready to decorate. I said I bought a Santa.
Yeah.
Got some lights. They're just like, why you keep buying all this?
Yeah,
I love
and like my Christmas tree, especially in here, November 1st to like January something. Like, oh, that stays up for a while. Like, it's still Christmas around here,
That's
even
the way
in the
to
middle
do
of
it.
January.
We pretty much leave it up until after the Three Kings celebration.
Wow, you guys are
like-
really going religious on it.
Like, yeah, it's like after, it's like
Sometimes
7
I forget
days.
to take out the Christmas tree, and I get
January
a text message from
7th.
say, "Why is the Christmas tree still up?"
It was months after. I was
It
like,
was?
man,
I
come
was
on
just like,
now.
come on, man.
Well, because Raymond or Matt probably walked in, they were like, say, why is the Christmas tree still up? I was
80
like,
degrees
Caesar.
outside.
Well,
still a
like, come
Christmas
on,
tree.
bro. Come on, man. Just let me
The
have
snow
a
melted,
moment.
man.
I always get like this, like after opening gifts, and like everybody's like, "Well, that's it." I'm like, "Nah, it can't be."
No, let's keep it going,
Come
guys.
on,
What do you
man.
mean? Come on.
And New Year's comes, and I'm like still trying to get all Christmassy.
I feel like I'm in Christmas mode really until maybe like mid-January.
Yeah,
And then I'm
exactly.
ready
It's
for
like
Valentine's
mid-January.
Day.
Well,
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, I'm just like, it's whatever.
I like pink and red.
you ready
so
for Valentine's Day?
I'm
huh?
always ready for Valentine's
Okay.
Day. Just
All right, so now we got to stay on say, right? Yeah, I know.
I'm like, now you're exposing my dating life on the podcast right now.
Ooh, okay.
So when I was in the gym not too long ago, I saw, pictures. They always say, Cesar, this is his hobbies. Da, 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 da. And then I saw Say's picture up there, and you got a little bodybuilding picture up there.
I dabbled.
You dabbled?
I
Yeah, tell me
dabbled.
about that.
Yeah, I did a show. I kind of just did it. I mean, there was a lot of things going into it. I just love training for stuff. I think that comes from growing up playing sports. I started playing sports in 3rd grade, and I legit just never stopped. I think freshman year, I was focused on. Freshman year of college, I didn't play anything, but then I got back into it. So anyway, I really missed competing, and yeah, I was a unit. I was a big girl.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, she's jacked. Jeez.
And then the bodybuilding show, that was maybe like a year after I started working for Metro. There was a lot going on in my life, and I just needed to focus on something. Like I just needed to put my energy into something. And I kind of went with the bodybuilding show because I had seen a lot of my coworkers do it. Jess Gomez is our lead trainer, and she had done one. There was another few girls that had competed on the team. So I was intrigued by it, and it was actually a really good experience. I trained from January 1st until June 10th. So it was like 6 months, a 3-month bulk and then a 3-month cut. And I competed. I did pretty well. I'm pretty proud. But I'm running a marathon this year, so that's why I'm like, I dabbled.
3-month bulk. So it's
Yeah.
like, just eat whatever you want.
So I had to eat. I ate basically the same 5 meals, but I just ate a higher volume. And I could drink still. I could have like a
boring.
beer.
I did a diet 3 days and gave up.
So I
Yeah.
would get like a cheat. I would have to text Shane, my trainer. He's a trainer up at the Briarcliff location. I'd be like, Shane, can I get like a burger and a beer tonight? He's like, yeah, go ahead. So he let me get away with everything as long as possible. And then one day he was like, all right, Say, you're gonna be really mad at me. We got to cut now. We got to cut this out. We got to cut that out.
What's a cut like?
It was really hard. The first few months, you're like,
Yeah, it sounds
whatever.
horrible.
That last month, those last few weeks, you're miserable. I couldn't think. Caesar saved me so many times.
I'm
Like your
miserable.
brain functions low, you're foggy, you're tired, and you don't realize it because your body is so stressed. You're like running off adrenaline. So I was just always like level 10, and I probably could have just like stayed home.
They're cutting, and I'm miserable because everybody's screaming at me.
Yes, everybody.
Yeah.
So
You
everybody.
got to deal with the
prep
Yeah.
stuff.
It's kind of like an
You should probably
unsaid
know. Yeah,
thing.
you're probably knowing where they at in the process. You're like, they're probably
I've been
cutting
through
right now.
all the employees that competed. I was there. And,
He handled everybody.
Oh my god, bro!
It's so hard. Well, especially, I don't know. I guess the guys are still pretty grouchy because you're hungry. So, like, you're just in a bad mood. But women's hormones get so messed up the whole time. It's just like, man. So there was one time that I remember specifically, I misread a text. And I was like, you know what? Just cancel it. We shouldn't do that. Like, just stop. And Caesar had to call me and be like, are you okay? Like, what are you talking about?
No, I'm not
It's
okay. I'm hungry.
I had one piece of lettuce and 2 rice.
Yeah.
I had half a rice cake this morning. No, I'm
I
not
was
all right.
staring at a chicken
It's been 6
outside
months.
of my window, and I can't do anything.
Let me get a smell. I've been there. I've been
I
through
bought
all
a chicken just to
Yeah.
stare at it because I'm hungry.
But it's just kind of an unsaid thing, or like an unsaid rule, I guess, that we have on the team. When someone's competing or when they're really passionate about something,
Leave
you
them
give them
alone.
the space to do that. So Lalo, who does a lot of our content creation, was doing a show. He did the most recent show, and I was like, I feel like I was like, guys, stop texting him, stop, send it to me. Like, I'd rather help him deal with that and let him focus on that, because it's not just the show; it's a really big experience for you in your personal life too. Like, because it takes over every aspect of your life, it can be a really big growth motivator. Yeah. Honestly, some of our top trainers, Jess had her top month ever, a record-breaking month at Argentine selling training packages when she was on her prep. So when you're the most stressed out, hungry, they
like lock you in or something.
You're locked in. Yeah, because you don't have time to waste. You wake up and you're like, I gotta do this, and then I gotta get to work. I gotta get this. These emails need to go out. Like, everything needs to get done, or you're not gonna get anything done. That's what it feels like. So, I'm glad I got to experience that. It took me months to get back to being myself, I feel like. And now I'm training for a marathon, so I just kind of like to train for stuff.
So do you remember like your first meal after you got done with your like competition?
Yes, it was amazing. So a lot of the team came down. Amazing. It was so good. My mom made fresh tacos. My mom was an amazing cook. So she cooked a whole spread. She had appetizers, like all my favorite foods. So after I got home, before that, I had a snack. After I got done with the competition, my brother drove me to Quick Trip, because that's like my favorite place to get snacks, and I hadn't had Quick Trip snacks in so long. Quick
Trip comes clutch.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, so I had Flamin' Hot Doritos, a cinnamon roll. I had anything. It's a keto. Taquitos. Yep, give me one of each. And then I got home, ate more tacos, drank some tequila, felt really sick. Jess actually was down there. She had competed before, and she was like, "Say, like, I don't know if you're gonna feel really sick in a second. Like, slow down." And I was like,
F that.
No.
You went from two pieces of lettuce to all this.
Sure enough, we got through the meal, and everybody's still kind of like hanging out, chilling. They got a drink in their hand. I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
This is a bad idea.
I'm going to go lay down. But I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was so good.
After snack shows are crazy, because Lalo has like a gluten allergy, and I don't think he cared, and he just ate all these donuts.
I can't imagine his.
I was like, bro, you have a gluten allergy? Hold on, team. He was like,
you don't even care. You're like, give me the sugar.
I was like, but he was looking shredded. He was looking good.
Yeah. It's really cool. The physical transformation, the emotional, mental. It's really, really cool. It's a great experience. Cesar does combat sports.
Yeah, but I try to do.
I saw you in the little gi.
Yeah, I try to do a bodybuilding show a few times, and I'll get like a month deep, and I'm like, yeah, this is where I kind of want to eat.
It's hard too, because I think you have a family.
It's hard, yeah. My wife always wants to eat. My little one always wants to eat.
You can't not eat in front of the kids.
Yeah, one kid.
Yeah, once you get kids, you're married. It's like, I mean, all outside activities are tough to do.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah. Because it's like your life evolves around your kids, and then your marriage, and then
your
you come third.
Yeah.
And then my father-in-law always cooks out Saturdays. Always. Like, this man don't miss a Saturday, bro. So we pull up, and this man's just grilling. It smells so good. I just cave. I'm like, oh, bro. He makes always like different meals every Saturday. So I'm just.
Where's he live at?
What's his address?
He's both super good.
What's his name?
Don Fernando, bro. You see him,
bro.
Fernando.
Who the hell are you? Hey.
Every Saturday, bro, the grill on. Different types of meat. This man sometimes makes like 4 different types of meat in one day. I'm just like, and that's why I can't prep. I'll just cave.
That was the hardest part. I would go to my mom and dad's house. My mom is such a good cook. Come on, you're not even going to have a little bit? Not even a bite?
Oh, they're so persuasive,
not even just a little bit?
Mexican parents.
Man, this is why I'm a good salesperson. I got it from my mama.
I'm like, all right, just one.
Like, just one bite.
I do that.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm like, man. But it's okay.
Yeah. It's not for everybody. But I think also I don't want to do jujitsu. I'm not trying to get hit in the face at all. So I have a lot of respect for Cesar. I can't do that.
How long have you been doing that for?
I dabble. A little consistently, like a little bit over, like getting close to like 2 years on a consistent level.
Yeah.
On and off for like 2.5, 3 years. So it's fun. I like it. That's kind of what I like. That's kind of what like I enjoy to do. I always found like my niche. Like, did I say that right?
Niche.
My niche.
There's a few different ways to say it. Yeah.
Kind of like what I like to do. Like, obviously, like a lot of people in the team like to do different things, like with like their fitness stuff. Like everybody has different goals.
Their style of training.
Yeah, and I always kind of just was trying to figure out what I would enjoy to do with all this. Obviously, I tried doing bodybuilding. I figured out that I can't diet to save my life. Somebody told me.
Gains.
Right?
Gains.
Like, hey,
I gain.
I'm like, and then I tried powerlifting for a while. I just couldn't physically, like, my joints just couldn't do it. It was just hard. I was always hurt, but it was a lot of fun.
Might have been the Chucks.
I had to be the Chucks.
Yeah. Probably wear those in jiu-jitsu too. Like, no
Right,
shoes.
on
You're
the
like,
just-
I gotta
Like,
at least
what?
got my Chucks on.
And then, yeah, I found Combat Sports. I remember actually introduced me to Combat Sports, and then that's where I met now one of my close buddies, Juan. Shout out Juan. He has a fight coming up. He's going to do good. I know he is. And then, yeah, I just kind of kept it going. He's always the one that's pushing me to do, like, competitions and, like, to keep growing and, like, to...
You do them?
Yeah. We be doing a competition. We do, like, submission only. I haven't done one with points just yet, just because, like, submission only.
How'd you do?
Up a weight class, no excuses. I got third. It's all right.
He also plays second.
good.
Yeah, that's great. I'm like,
The
what do you?
last one I did play second.
As long as there's not 3 people in it. I mean,
Right? Like, hey, bro.
How many people
come
are
with
competing?
these guys.
I got 3 out of 3.
And then, so that was fun. But he's always, like, helping me, like, do different... I mean, after that competition, he's already on me, like, hey, bro, there's another one. You trying to do it? So I always, like, you know, high press for him. That's always kind of keeping me in check in that field, because that's one of the things, like, that I just need somebody to help me push myself a little bit. So
Yeah.
he
I
plays a
wanna
big
get
role in
into
that.
jiu-jitsu.
It's a lot of fun, bro. Come try it out.
should do it.
I gotta find time. That's the thing. I don't want to be there like once every 2 weeks.
I
Like,
feel
that's
you,
not-
yeah.
Like, here we go, talking shit. Yeah.
Where there's a
Back
will, there's a
corner.
way.
Yeah.
A little scoop of pre-workout on this rock.
I'm gonna learn jiu-jitsu. I'm a
You should just open up the
beat
the floor space.
brakes
a little
off
bit.
of you. Just wait.
Just
Yeah, we're gonna have
saying?
one
What were you saying?
episode, Eastside versus Mike, jiu-jitsu only.
But no, it's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. Like I said, I found what I actually enjoy doing, and so like I train more to just be able to do that than anything else. So
Yeah, that's a really cool thing about Metro too. You can, because of the space that we've built, you can really train for anything.
Yeah.
There, it's really functional for
Yeah.
everybody.
It's true.
So
I'm still waiting for punching bags, but
Just put them up. You got the company card.
right.
I would
like,
love
Matt, where
to.
did
I
this
would
come
love to
from?
watch that unfold.
Where did this come from?
Right, come on. I've been
See,
waiting.
so you don't have to pay for them.
I've been waiting.
That might be a game changer. No, I don't know.
I've been trying to.
Why doesn't he want to put them in?
Do not put my name on
It's
that.
another conversation.
So,
I'll hit Matt when he gets here.
Like, what's going on,
You
bro?
really need a punching bag in there.
In there, just-
Caesar didn't tell me anything. Just
like somebody didn't re-rack their weight.
yeah.
All right, I'm good.
So we'll end on this question. So where do you guys see yourself in like the next 5-10 years?
You want to go first?
I'd say I see myself opening more gyms for Metro. I really want to keep growing Metro, and I think I'm just really proud of what we do. So just keep growing, keep building the brand, developing careers for people on the management team and on the training team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big part, creating careers for like our team. That's what we always tell them when they come in, like make this a career, not just
Yeah.
a job.
Yeah.
So,
Don't just do
works.
it to pay bills. You know, be passionate about it. Makes a big difference.
Kind of to like piggyback off Say, I obviously still want to be with the team. This turned into my career, but my ultimate goal, whether it's in 5-10 years, but my ultimate goal is I actually want to own a Metro myself, and then that will be like where I can sit down and be like, I made it
Yeah.
one day.
Oh, you'll
Been
get
working on
there.
it.
Absolutely.
already
Yeah.
know.
It just takes time, but we'll
the
get
first,
there.
Yeah, the first step was fixing my credit. You know, it's bad when like I try to go somewhere and the dude comes back and be like, "Got anybody want to co-sign for you?" And I'm like, "What wrong, man?" He's like, "Well," and I was like,
No, that's another Caesar. That ain't me.
"Who put that there?
Yeah.
Who opened that? That was
didn't-
not me."
yeah, that's not me.
Who did that?
Right?
That's insane.
But
Credit score 7.
he wrote his
never
name
had-
down.
I never had Dish Network. What is that? It's like, what's going on? But we've been working on that for a while. So I'm working towards that ultimate goal. So whether it's 5-10 years that I can, say I own a Metro, that'll be super dope. God willing, I'll achieve it. But definitely still be with the team.
Cool.
That's yeah, I hope so. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, I hope I didn't mess this up.
Don't worry, you can work here.
Thank you. I'd be like, you ain't
You'd be
get
like
rid
one
of
day,
me.
you're like, I want to own a shop cigar lounge.
No, this is super dope.
This is
I always
so
I
beautiful.
always
I love
tell
the
you when I
space in
come in, I'm
here.
like, this is a very unique like cigar line. I haven't seen
Well,
one
thank
like
you.
this
Yeah.
at all. Like the artwork, like all like the pieces in here, like even this one. Like I sat down, I was like, bro, I've never seen that. That's super dope.
Everything's there's so much attention to detail everywhere.
Little
It's really
details
beautiful.
everywhere. That's
yeah.
how my brain works.
It's
Yeah.
super dope.
It's
You,
cool.
like, you'll see something and then you'll be like, bro, that's super dope.
Yeah.
So your mind is amazing. Like how all this is
well, thank
operating.
you.
I got to give it
It's a lot
props.
of stress and time management up here. So
imagine, but yeah,
growing Metro, giving back to the community.
Good.
Always.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Before we end it, you gotta tell people how you find the gym, find you, Taco Trot, all that shit, so we can promote it too.
Gotcha, for sure. So the gym, we're right on the corner of 6th and Taromie. Can't miss it. Legit right there in the corner with a big Metro logo on the side. Google, always call me if you need directions. I'll walk outside and wait for you.
You can step into click into the Instagram, Metro KC Fitness. You'll see all 4 locations pop up.
All right. And then Taco Trot is when?
November 2nd at 10 a.m.
November 2nd, race starts at 10 a.m. Argentine location. Do not show up to the Strawberry Hill location. That will be the after party. The race starts at the Argentine location, and then we'll go from there.
And then how do you sign up?
Linktree in bio. You'll see 2024 Taco Trot. Come visit me at the gym. Call me. I'll sign you up over the phone. Send me mail. Anything.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Again, this is all getting back to try to get back to the community, so we're not making it difficult for people to sign up and stuff like that. So, come see us.
Come see us if you know anybody that would be interested in sponsoring or being a vendor out at the event. We're still looking for that, and we always need volunteers. We could always use more hands for events like that. So, if you want to get involved, just hit up Cesar, myself, any of our staff. Pretty much, we'll all know what's up with the event. So.
Yeah. And if I missed any taco spots that you need me to check out, please message me at taco_games.
We need more recommendations for taco news.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming on. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Mike.
for having us. This was super fun. Thank you.
Gotta do this more often.
Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week. Out.
Goodbye, everybody.